Thank you, Delaney. Each year, the senior class votes on 2 student speakers. Please help me in welcoming our first student selected speaker, Tristan Diekman.
Good morning, Blackhawks. Welcome to the pinnacle of our lives thus far. Notice how I said thus far. That's right. While it may seem like your time here in the school district was a long time, in reality, it's only a tiny part of your life. Going forward, each graduate here will go off in a different direction in life. We'll all travel across the state, the country, and even the world. These are all exciting prospects to think about. But with these exciting prospects comes the concept of challenge. Challenge is and will continue to be a force that tries to govern our lives. Every graduate here has had to deal with some sort of struggle, and there will always be another struggle around the corner for each of us. The challenge I had to face dealt with the way I perceived the world. When I was a toddler, I was diagnosed with high-functioning autism, a mental disorder that inhibited my ability to communicate, read emotions, and engage socially. For example, when I was in kindergarten, I could read at a second grade level, but I couldn't hold a conversation with anybody. On my first day of kindergarten, I went up to 2 kids who were talking about their summer, and I blurted out how much I love Panera. To be fair, I was just trying to give them a good restaurant recommendation, but obviously those 2 kids looked at me like I had a third eye. Throughout my years in elementary school, I had to learn how to read social cues. I had to learn how to string sentences together into paragraphs so that I could communicate better with others. And yes, I had to be taught figures of speech as well, like when I realized that bouncing off the walls was not a literal statement. The world would be way more fun if it was, though, wouldn't it? I am forever grateful for those who helped me along the way and helped me to build up my social skills so that I could get to where I am today. Thanking them would take much more time than I'm allotted in this speech. I genuinely think that without this school district, I'd be on a sinking ship without a lifeboat. See, I used a figure of speech right there. But one key idea that permeated my diagnosis is that I never let it bring me down. Yes, high-functioning autism is a challenge, but I never let it get in the way of what I wanted. It was instilled in me early on that barriers like this just mean that I have to work things out differently. Rather than use it as an excuse, I broke through my barrier and denied it the opportunity to stop me. To the audience in the stands, I invite you to look at the sea of red and blue before you. These young men and women who are graduating today have all faced challenges in their lives. They might have struggled with their own internal battles. They might have struggled at balancing school with sports, work, and other activities. There are a myriad of obstacles that these graduates may have faced, but what they all have in common is that they overcame their challenges. If they didn't, they would not be here today. This morning is more than just a graduation ceremony. It is a testament to those who have pushed past their struggles. But now, these young men and women enter an uncertain world. Now, faced with more individuality and freedom than ever before, these graduates face a turning point in their lives. And the power that governs this point is challenge. So now, I ask the graduates this. Will you stare at the struggles before you and acquiesce to its power? Will you kneel before the challenges that lie before you, give up this newfound success and control over your life, and let it overwhelm you? Will you let your lives be controlled by this fear of challenge and lose your battles with your struggles? And will you fall into the abyss of mediocrity and of those who have bowed to their own struggles? The answer, my dear friends, is no. You will not give in to the challenges that lie before you. You will not fear it, but instead you will destroy whatever obstacles that are in your way. And you will never kneel, but rise ever higher into the great thrills and successes that await you. You will lead great lives as you reach out ever higher, always searching for bigger and better success and cutting down any challenge that stands in your way. There is no doubt that everyone here is proud of you all now, but I encourage you to keep going and keep searching for success and victory. In fact, this entire speech could be summed up in a simple phrase that this very school proudly bears each and every day. And whether you know it or not, you have all heard it somewhere, sometime. This simple phrase, my fellow graduates, is this: roll on, Blackhawks, roll on. Thank you.